All right, the rifle version of the MP5 clone. Okay, the mag seems to be like. I guess I might have bought this one from a shop that's used. Like a diopter sight. I mean, the build is pretty nice. What was I pulling? I did pull the trigger. It's fairly heavy but smooth. Hey, that's actually not bad at 6. Get just under 6, 5 3/4. 6, right at 6. I do think a trigger job is possible on this beast. Come on, pin. Always a stubborn pin when it's on video. There we go. Boop. Actually, just to put you right here. So don't lose you. Single pin stock. I think, does that buffer go in? It may. But just Navy style stock, which I wanted. If I got the pistol version, I would have got the SB brace that kind of looks like that triangular type stock. It looks similar to the stock. Trigger housing, I believe they call the polymer the Navy style. I don't even know where the sear is in this. So there's a sear. It could maybe smooth up some, but I mean, what it's at, I'm pretty happy with 6 on a gun such as this. I think you might have to do a different trigger spring. Excuse me. I was talking to a guy that had upgraded trigger pack in one of his HK guns, and it's pretty decent. Roller lock. Rollers. I didn't headspace this. Probably should. Push the rollers in and twist. See, there I go, taking stuff apart. Push. There we go. Gotta push the rollers in at the same time as you twist. Simple when you do that. I mean, it is roller locking, so the bolt carrier, I feel like the bolt carrier is heavier and probably could be lighter since the rollers are delaying, but a lot of people, I mean, there's the welds. So I don't think the welds are halfway bad. I don't know what finish. It's almost like a sprayed finish, and it like on the barrel. Obviously, I want to get this cut down. I do like that classic MP5 style handguard. This thing's really got a ton of oil on it. So we might do a little project on that. And last time I was talking to my shop owner, Kenny at Atomic, he's like, hey man, I have extra HK sight parts from Parts Kits. I don't really know where he got them from, Parts Kits or something. He said people were using them on Sega builds, is what he was saying. Because he had a Sega in there that had some on it. Click that back in. And that just look. Oh, yeah. MP5. Will just be called the MP5 now. I mean, that's what people know it as, really. So, like I was saying, I did pick up all these sight parts, and I got the idea because I didn't come up with it myself, but I saw it on an auction that for my Mac build. I'm not a welder either, but and I don't remember how exactly the front sight was placed. If it was here or not, like level. And so I would have to cut this off of here and use that bracket. And this one isn't flat, but want to take a look at the auction listing too. But something like that, getting the diopter. No, it's missing the ball detent, but it has the spring in the little parts. So, I mean, I think that'd look pretty. And I might have to cut off that side. The rear side is actually probably lower, which I don't know if I'd cut that, but front sight for sure probably. I don't know how much is really holding it on, if it's just that front weld. I don't know, we'll see. And then I also thought about putting, I already talked about, I mean, this is a plastic one, but a rail section back here to put a folding brace. He also hooked it up with, I think this is an 8K plate that welds on the back like this, and then fits the VZ folding stock. So I'll have to do some research on that. I may not do that. I may tap it. I may weld it. I definitely got to grind and shave some welds out of the back corner. And then he had this, I don't know, this is an SB Tactical brace, but I don't know if somebody chopped that because they couldn't get it off of here. But I don't know if I really want to use solvent. I know hairspray works good, so I'll probably get some hairspray and try to pull the tube out. And I don't know necessarily, because I was looking at this. This may be a nice folder for a brace, but that's a buffer tube. But this may end up on something else. I just wonder how much longer this was that somebody like chopped the threads, but this is still a cool brace. I have one with just a foam piece on it, an AR. So I'll work on getting this off. Like I said, I don't want to use solvent, but even oil. But I'll try something to I got a bunch. Too many projects at once again. I think I have the really long skinny screwdriver around. does have a hole in the back. It's pretty decent size, but not huge. Oh, that was just so easy with that. Someone cut like the rear. I don't know if this is a legit buffer tube. I was looking at, they make a folder as well. It's a pretty cool looking folder. Let that dry up. Yeah, I don't know why. Somebody might have cut it to length. For a different brace, or... God, it almost looks like somebody cut it on a lathe, but then... I don't know. I don't know the origins of this tube with the threads that are cross-cut, but it shall be an interesting part of a project. If this does work. I mean, this brace I'm sure is... I don't know, I'm sure it's not super cheap. That's all I got for tonight. Nice little brace. Got it free. I bet they couldn't get it free. He hooked it up. I got the brace for 20 bucks. The sights for 20 bucks. The plate for 5, so 45 bucks for everything. He's got a lot of stuff. So we'll see. Maybe my intro into welding. I was thinking about welding. Especially for stuff like MP5 monofold flats. I'll try cutting and shaving first. I mean, obviously, that's got to come off of here. I'm not still worried about the front section, because I don't even think... I think that just sits in here. It'd be a pretty cool sight. Even if I was just to get the diopter on the rear. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully we got some stuff going on.